Okay, settle in because we are about to pull back the velvet rope and take you inside the most exclusive, most star-studded, most secretive event on the planet, the Met Gala. For one night a year, the biggest names in Hollywood, music, fashion, and art gather under one roof for a spectacle of style and celebrity that captivates the entire world. But while the red carpet is a carefully choreographed display of glamour, what happens after the flashbulbs fade? What goes down when the elite are finally mingling behind closed doors, supposedly away from the prying eyes of the public and, more importantly, away from their cell phones? Ah, yes, the infamous Met Gala no cell phones rule. It's legendary, a strict, almost mythical decree handed down from the highest echelons of the fashion hierarchy, designed to keep the night's interactions, the candid moments, and perhaps the less than perfect realities of the event firmly off social media. For years, we've heard whispers of this rule, the supposed digital blackout enforced within the hallowed halls of the Metropolitan Museum of Art. And for years, we've also seen glimpses, sneaky selfies, quick videos that pop up online like rebellious digital ghosts, proving that where there's a rule, there's almost always a celebrity willing to bend or outright break it for the culture. And this year, a fan favorite, a chart-topping queen known for keeping it real with her fans, decided she was going to be the one to give us all a taste of what really happens inside. That's right, we're talking about the one and only Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion arriving at the Met Gala was a vision, a force of nature on the red carpet. Every inch of her look, from her stunning gown to her flawless makeup and hair, was meticulously curated, a testament to high fashion and her undeniable star power. The cameras flashed, the crowds roared, she posed with grace and confidence, embodying the glamour and exclusivity of the event. She was the picture of Met Gala perfection, sailing through the initial public part of the evening with effortless style. But little did anyone outside her inner circle know, Megan had a secret, a device tucked away, a portal to the outside world, a direct violation of the Met's golden rule. She snuck her phone in now. How did she do it? That's the million-dollar question. Was it subtly hidden in a clutch so tiny you think it could barely fit a lipstick? Tucked into a hidden pocket in her couture gown? Perhaps handed off by a daring member of her team just as she crossed the threshold? The logistics remain a tantalizing mystery, adding to the legend of the hot girl coach's Met Gala rebellion. But however she managed it, that little device became our golden ticket, our unauthorized backstage pass to the most exclusive dinner party on the planet. And what did Megan decide was the most pressing thing to document once she was inside away? From the main red carpet spectacle and surrounded by the A-list elite? The food. Yes, you heard that right. While the world was dissecting the fashion, Megan was apparently focused on the culinary experience, giving her followers an unfiltered, real-time review of the Met Gala dinner. Imagine the scene, the opulent setting, the museum transformed into a magical, ephemeral dining hall. Crystal gleaming, flowers cascading, the air buzzing with conversations between movie stars, music legends, fashion moguls, and cultural icons. The guests are seated at beautifully decorated tables, a who's who of the global elite. And there's Megan, phone subtly in hand, capturing the moment, not for a posed selfie with another celeb, though she did capture some interactions, but to show her fans what was on the menu. Her video clips, shared later with her massive online following, offered a rare, unfiltered glimpse into this closely guarded part of the Met Gala experience. And her commentary, interlaced with snippets of the food and quick glances at her table mates, was pure Megan. Authentic, humorous, and completely relatable. She filmed the plates as they were presented, detailing the dishes with a casual, almost surprised tone. And that's when the internet collectively gasped, and then honestly started cracking up. Because the food, while undoubtedly prepared by world-class chefs and presented with artistic flair, appeared to be served in, well, let's just say, petite portions, tiny, miniature, bite-sized almost. Megan's footage, accompanied by her candid reactions, highlighted the surprising reality of the Met Gala dinner. The servings captured in her video look more like delicate appetizers or tasting menu courses than a full meal designed to nourish guests who had likely spent hours getting ready and navigating the demanding red carpet. The contrast between the extravagant setting, the elaborate outfits, and a seemingly minuscule food portion was not lost on Megan or her followers. While she stated that she largely enjoyed the food, that little qualifier, largely combined with the visual evidence of the portion sizes, spoke volumes. It hinted that while the quality might have been high, the quantity left something to be desired, especially for someone with Megan's down-to-earth appetite, which she often jokes about with her fans. She reportedly showed glimpses of her table, where she was seated with fellow stars like musician Doechii and basketball phenom Angel Reese. The video suggested a general sense of enjoyment at the table, polite appreciation for the exquisite, albeit small dishes. But then came the moment that solidified the internet's reaction, delivered with the kind of honest feedback you can only get from someone keeping it real. Angel Reese, according to reports based on Megan's video, offered a specific critique. She found the chicken curry pastries to be a little dry. In the context of a supposedly perfect, impossibly glamorous event, this small, relatable culinary complaint landed with maximum impact online. It wasn't a takedown, wasn't a rant about terrible food, but a simple, honest assessment that immediately made the Met Gala dinner feel human. Even the most elite celebrities dining in a museum surrounded by priceless art can encounter a dry pastry. The internet absolutely ran with this. Megan's video, particularly the parts showcasing the tiny portions and Angel's critique, went viral instantly. Social media users who had been watching the red carpet from home, perhaps with their own plates of decidedly non-miniature food, flooded the comment sections with hilarious and highly relatable reactions. Yup, I'd have to eat before I arrive, otherwise I would be starving. One person commented, a sentiment echoed by countless others who couldn't fathom attending a multi-hour event with such seemingly insubstantial sustenance. Another user simply wrote, "Why is everything so mini?" perfectly capturing the collective bewilderment at the dollhouse-sized servings. "Is this dinner for ants?" joked another, referencing a popular movie meme. The comments poured in, a wave of online commentary that was part humor, part genuine shock at the apparent lack of substantial food at such a high-profile event. For many, it reinforced the idea that the Met Gala is more about the spectacle than the comfort or even basic sustenance of its guests. It painted a picture of attendees navigating the evening on glamour and air, perhaps fueling up at an after-party burger joint later. But Megan's phone footage wasn't just about the food, or the lack thereof. She also gave her followers a peek at the other A-list celebrities she was mingling with inside, offering a rare, unfiltered glimpse of these stars interacting away from the posed perfection of the red carpet. She reportedly showed herself with icons like the incomparable Cynthia Erivo, tennis legend Serena Williams, fashion designer Michael Kors, and many more of the night's high-profile guests. These were fleeting glimpses, candid moments captured on the fly. You could see the energy of the room, hear the murmur of conversation, witness quick exchanges and interactions that felt genuine and unscripted, a stark contrast to the carefully managed public image most celebrities project. For fans, it was like being a fly on the wall, a thrilling peek behind the curtain of ultimate exclusivity. And throughout her video dispatches from inside, Megan seemed acutely aware that she was breaking a major rule. Are we not supposed to have our phones? She reportedly repeated multiple times in her videos, a mischievous glint in her eye, a clear acknowledgement of her rebellious act. She wasn't trying to hide the fact that she had her phone. She was almost celebrating it, sharing the experience with her fans in a way that felt personal and authentic. "I snuck my phone in," she confirmed, like a proud rule breaker sharing a secret with her closest friends. This open defiance of the no-phone rule, coupled with her willingness to share candid moments from inside, resonated strongly with her fan base, who appreciate her authenticity and her connection to them. It felt like she was bringing her followers along for the ride, giving them a taste of an experience they could only dream of. Of course, breaking a rule famously enforced, at least in principle, by the formidable Anna Wintour, the co-chair of Vogue. The Met Gala and the high priestess of fashion comes with its own layer of drama. Online commenters were quick to point this out, adding another layer of humor and speculation to the unfolding story. "Here before Anna make you delete this," one user wrote, a comment that clearly amused Megan as she reportedly replied with a string of laughing emojis. This playful exchange with her fans and the implied shrug at the potential consequences from the Met Gala's most powerful figure only added to the narrative of Megan as the Met Gala. Rebel, the star who dared to pull back the curtain and show us what was really happening inside. Beyond the immediate amusement and the relatable comments about tiny food, Megan's actions sparked a broader conversation online about the nature of exclusivity, authenticity in the age of social media, and the curated reality of high-profile events like the Met Gala. In a world where celebrity often feels carefully constructed and distant, Megan's unfiltered video felt like a breath of fresh air, a reminder that even at the most glamorous event, people are still, people concerned with things like whether the chicken pastry is dry. Her decision to document the event from the inside, sharing her genuine reactions and interactions, stands in contrast to the polished, approved images that typically emerge from the Met Gala. It raises questions about what these events are truly for. Are they purely for the benefit of the elite attendees and the fashion world, or should there be more transparency, more connection with the public who eagerly follow along from afar? This isn't the first time the no phone rule has been broken. Over the years, we've seen various celebrities sneak in a quick photo or video, usually a selfie with friends in a bathroom mirror, another infamous Met Gala tradition. But Megan's documentation felt different. It wasn't just about proving she was there or showing off who she was with. It was about sharing the experience, the candid reality of the dinner, the mingling, the little details that make the event feel more tangible. Her focus on the food, in particular, was a revelation. While countless articles dissect the fashion, very little is ever revealed about the actual guest experience inside, including the dinner. Megan's video offered a rare glimpse into this aspect, confirming the long-held suspicion of some that Met Gala food, while perhaps exquisite, is not served in quantities designed to fully satisfy. It's a night for feasting on fashion and spectacle, it seems, not necessarily on a multi-course meal. The dry chicken curry pastries comment from Angel Reese, amplified by Megan's platform, became a hilarious micro-controversy within the larger Met Gala narrative. It was a tiny detail that humanized the event and its attendees, a reminder that even celebrities have taste buds and opinions on puff pastry. Ultimately, Megan Thee Stallion's decision to sneak her phone into the Met Gala and share her unfiltered experience, particularly her review of the food, became one of the most talked about moments of the night, rivaling even some of the most daring fashion choices. She broke a rule, yes, but in doing so, she gave her fans something invaluable. An authentic, relatable look inside a world that is usually kept strictly under wraps. Her actions sparked amusement, conversation, and perhaps a slight headache for the Met Gala organizers and the legendary Anna Wintour. But for Megan and her fans, it was another moment of keeping it real, of showing that even as a global superstar, she's still connected to the everyday realities that resonate with her audience. As the fashion world continues to dissect the sartorial statements from the Met Gala, the internet will likely keep revisiting Megan's candid footage, chuckling at the tiny portions and the critique of the chicken curry. It's a reminder that even behind the most exclusive velvet ropes, some things are just universally relatable. And sometimes, the most memorable moments aren't the perfectly posed photos, but the slightly shaky, secretly filmed, unfiltered glimpses of reality. The hot girl coach delivered, and in doing so, she pulled back the curtain on the Met Gala in a way that nobody else dared to. What will the consequences be? Only time will tell. But for now, the internet is well fed on the drama, even if the Met Gala guests weren't.